Hi guys, this is Ranjit, and in this video we'll have a first look at this Google Pixel 6 smartphone. And guys, just want to make it very clear that the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 6 Pro are not officially sold in India, so you got to import it. Actually, this is not my unit. This is given to me by Faisal Communication, and I have it just for one day. I have actually told them to get one unit for me also. They told they'll try to get it after 3-4 days. And again, guys, regarding the pricing, they didn't tell me the exact pricing, but they just told me that it might cost slightly about less than 70,000, so I'm assuming about 68 or something like that. So this is the Pixel 6, and sad that Google has just stopped launching the Pixel devices in India. But again, this one is a pretty special. This is sort of a flagship smartphone from Pixel. So this just comes out. So the initial impressions, guys, first impressions. The build quality looks really nice. It feels actually premium, guys, this time. And for a 6.4-inch screen, this is not the Pro, guys. The Pro is the bigger one. Initial impressions, this one does have a little bit of heft, guys. We have back 2 cameras. The Pro has 3 cameras. This has 2 cameras. But again, you know, Pixel phones, the cameras are really good. So that's the same case with this one. So you get Type-C cable, and we also get an adapter. So Type A to Type C adapter also you're getting, but no charger in the box. I think so all that's thanks to the trend that was started by iPhone. So no charger in this one also. And what is this? This is just a booklet, guys. So that's it in the box. These days box contents are very less. So here is the smartphone itself, and gives that premium vibe, guys. This is again metallic, feels nice in this color actually, to be frank. And we have a secondary noise cancellation microphone antennas over here, and here we have the power on off button, the volume rocker, and bottom is the speaker vents. Again, this is also going to have stereo speakers, guys, the Type-C port. And guys, regarding charging, it supports technically fast charging up to 30 watts. Power delivery version 3 it actually supports, but again, that charger is not there. You have to buy the power delivery fast charger separately. This is your SIM tray over here. Let me just bring my SIM tray tool to see how it is. So here I have a SIM tray tool. Let's just pop this open. This will be single SIM, guys. So yeah, it's a single nano SIM that we are having on this one. I think so other will be the eSIM. And on this end, nothing. Back, as I've told you, 2 cameras. The main camera this time is a 50 megapixel. That's a departure from earlier Pixels that was stuck to 12 megapixel. So that's nice. And we have a 12 megapixel ultra wide. Front facing is supposed to be 8. And let's just power this on, guys. And I'll just set this up and then we will continue. So guys, I have set up the phone. In fact, I have now used it for a couple of hours. In fact, took a lot of camera samples. And in fact, I also took some camera samples even with iPhone 13 Pro. So we'll look at the camera samples. So here is the smartphone. And again, I have to say, in terms of build quality, they have done a fabulous job. This comes with this Gorilla Victus. So again, you don't have to worry about it. And guys, here are the specs for your reference. And we are talking a lot about the new processor. Google says that it's a custom processor that they have for this one, known as Google Tensor chip, which is again based on 5 nanometer process. It's an octa-core processor. And guys, this is nothing but you could say a modified version of the Exynos 2100 with some Google flavor for machine learning and all those things. So a little bit customized, but closer to Exynos 2100. So again, in terms of UI and everything, no issues. And guys, this comes with only 8 gigabytes of RAM. There's nothing like a 12 gigabyte variant for this Pixel 6. Storage will be 128 or 256. Again, as I've shown you, here are all the specs for the same. And the first thing that I felt with this device is build quality is fabulous, definitely feels premium. But one thing is annoying, and I might get used to it after a few days. The power button is here at the top, but the volume rock button is here, and I'm always just touching this volume button for unlocking. So it's in the reverse order. Fingerprint scanner, people were telling that it's not responsive, but at least on this unit, as you can see, I didn't have a problem. I've been using this phone for the last 4 hours now, and fingerprint scanner generally is not an issue, I would say. Yes, it's not as fast as some of the other Android smartphones, but in terms of unlocking, again, I don't have a problem. Next thing that I immediately noticed on this phone, because I also took it outdoors to shoot a lot of photographs. Indoors, the screen is bright enough, I would say. As you can see, it's in quite bright setting right now, but I feel the screen brightness could have been more, especially in outdoor conditions. I felt it was not that bright. It's not like it's not visible, but I felt it could have been brighter, considering this is a sort of a flagship smartphone. But again, clean UI, Android 12 out of the box that you're getting, and again, these are the new Android toggles. And guys, yes, I did put a Indian SIM, that is my Jio SIM, on this one, and as you can see, it's working perfectly. Even Wi-Fi calling and all those things are working. Again, you have a lot more icons. So by default it's not there, but as you can see, you have a lot of icons that you can put in quick toggles with this one. Basic ones are just preloaded like this, and by default I'm just using the black theme on this one. And for storage, guys, let's look at it. This is the 128 gigabyte variant, and roughly about 16 gigabytes is sort of used on this one. And if I go back again, very smooth in operations. Again, guys, this screen is 90 hertz, guys, not 120, but overall I felt, apart from the brightness, it's a good quality screen that you're getting. And if you go to about the phone, this is running on Android 12 out of the box. Again, it's a Pixel device, you don't have to worry. And now Pixel devices will also be getting a lot of, almost 5 years of software updates. So that's actually security updates. So that's actually nice. And another thing that I really noticed on this smartphone, and I was not expecting that, let's just go to copyright free music. And let's just play this one. And I'm just going to move it here. It's actually really loud. Let me just maximize it. And you get a very good stereo experience. The balance is really good on this one. So in terms of the speakers that are provided, no issues. Another thing that I really liked on this one, and again, if you have ever used a Pixel device, this is common. Haptic feedback still is top notch on this device. And again, as it's a Pixel device, camera is a big thing about this one. And Google has added some new modes on this one. This is the camera interface. Let me quickly show you. I won't waste a lot of time. Here we have ultra wide is also there, but this is not that wide. I'll show you some samples. And we also have 2x zoom. This is digital, guys. And again, in video modes we have and all these things. But we also have something new known as the eraser mode on this one, and this as of now works only with this Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro. Let me actually show you. This works, I would say, pretty well, much better than what I expected. I'll show you some camera samples also later on, but let me show you this one. This is something unique and it works, I would say. Let's just open the photo album, and these are the photographs that I took. I took a lot of photographs today, and let's say I just wanted to give you an idea about some of the casual samples that I took. For example, this is a sample that my wife took, and as you can see, this looks pretty okay. But here at the back, there was this kid driving this bicycle, and let's say you just want to remove it. You can just press this edit button, and now if you go to tools, use the magic eraser. It takes a couple of seconds. It identified that, but you can also just rotate that. Gone, as you can see. And this works really well, I would say, sometimes. And when it works, it's like magic. But and I can just press done and it's saved. If I revert, it goes back. Let me show you one more sample of this one, and this works really well, I would say. It did work much better than I expected. For example, again, as you can see, this shot here is again that cycle over there, and I don't like it. So if I can go here, I will go to the tools, I'll go to the magic eraser, and you have to just, and I have to highlight around that area. Gone. And as you can see, as you can see, it worked really well. So this is a thing that works. But guys, this does not work everywhere. I noticed in some of the complicated situations indoors, I tried it. Again, I got to be realistic, but I did want to see how well it works. So let's say if I want to try this and I don't want this, then this didn't work that well, I would say. If I go to tools, I hit the magic eraser, and if I try to do this, as you can see, it did not work. So yeah, this magic eraser, yes, when it works, it's really good and works a lot better than I expect, but not in every situation. Now let me do one thing. Let me actually show you the sample shots that I have taken with this one so that you get a better idea regarding the camera. Outdoor shots come out good, but this is ultra wide and I feel it's not that wide. This was the regular shot and this was with the ultra wide, and this is that portrait bokeh mode, and this is the portrait bokeh mode in 2x. Good thing is the skin tones are produced very well, and even in the ultra wide the colors look really good, and this is the portrait bokeh mode. But when I zoom in, notice the area around the hair, the blurring is not that great. Shot with the front facing camera, and here again in the portrait mode, again just notice the area around the hair, the blurring could have been better. But if you aren't looking that closely, I would say even the front facing camera performance was good, and I would say most of you would be pretty happy with the camera performance of the Pixel 6. The magic eraser also cool. On the left, as you can see, there was that kit. I could easily remove it, and here also, as you can see, so the magic eraser also works pretty well. Now I also took some sample shots side by side with iPhone 13 Pro, so let's have a look beside that and see. And here I was a little bit surprised, but anyways, here are the samples side by side. The iPhone picture is a little bit more vibrant, I would say, and if you notice, the iPhone has a slightly yellowish tone, whereas it's a bluish tone on the Pixel 6. This is in the portrait mode, and here I felt that iPhone did better. Again, notice the difference, more contrast on the iPhone that I noticed, but I prefer the Pixel 6 picture in this portrait mode. Again, if you notice, the contrast is definitely more on the iPhone, and here you see the difference. Generally, the iPhone's pictures are more brighter compared to Pixel. Now for some extreme low lighting pics, this is in Stellar, and here actually we did not have a lot of light. It was actually looking like this, guys, but when I took the shot, it automatically went to the night mode. Yes, I had to hold the phone for about 4 or 5 seconds, but look at the picture. The iPhone also did pretty good in this low lighting conditions, but that yellowish tint is there with the iPhone, but both of them actually did a good job. iPhone took the pictures in just about 2 seconds, whereas Pixel I had to hold it for 4 or 5 seconds. This is with the Pixel, but nevertheless, I was amazed at the quality of the picture considering how low the lighting was. But when it moved to human subjects, the iPhone pictures were definitely better. Here the Pixel was very dull and low lighting. So guys, that was the Pixel 6. So what do I feel about this Pixel 6? Guys, again, this is initial impressions based on about 4.5 hours of usage, not my final review. I felt that the screen could have been brighter. I'm not bothered about that 120 Hz, but definitely in outdoor situation, I felt that the screen could have been brighter. In terms of build quality and haptics and the general feel, this just feels like a flagship, guys. The build quality is excellent on this one. And also in pretty low lighting, it was surprising that the iPhone 13 Pro did better than this one, and frankly I was surprised with those results. Maybe the camera on this Pixel 6 might improve a little bit more because it just came out with updates. These smartphones improve, because what I've noticed with the iPhone 13 Pro when I purchased it, and now it has got about 2 or 3 updates, the camera has certainly improved. So I hope the camera improves on this one. Certainly I would say it's an excellent camera, but I would say in my head I had expectations of the camera like this here, and it came down till here, I would say. So guys, that was the Pixel 6, but the sad thing is Google is not officially launching the Pixel 6 in India, and I feel that's a very sad thing and a missed opportunity by Google, because if they launch it in India, they could have launched it at certainly at around 65 to about 70,000 for the Pixel 6 variant, and if they would have launched it at even about 70,000, I think so this would have caught a very good market, because at that price point, what do we have? We just have the OnePlus 9 Pro, and frankly the OnePlus 9 Pro is not that great device for that price point. And obviously I just don't want to talk about what's happening with OnePlus. So a lot of users would have migrated to the Pixel 6. I know Google didn't have good experience with the earlier Pixel devices that were launched in India, but at the current situation, I think so it's a missed opportunity, and they could have at least done a pre-order kind of a thing and brought in selected units or something like that. But the Pixel 6 is not officially sold in India. Anyways, guys, that was my first look at the Pixel 6. What do you guys think about the Pixel 6 and the features like Magic Eraser, etc.? Do let me know in the comment section below. And guys, if you're still not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.